How many times have you paid for a gym membership, start attending, but then quit after just a few days? Or how many videos have you watched of the best habits to adopt, but never actually implemented any of them? There's a common thread here. Knowing what to do is different from doing it. But how exactly can you successfully build a new habit? That's what we'll see in this video, so stay until the end. Because by the end, you'll not only know how to build any habit you want, but most importantly, how to maintain it. First of all, building a new habit is never easy, but luckily, I have quite practical tips for you that you can use for any kind of habit. So here they are. A lot of books say that it takes us 21 days to build a new habit, but that's not true at all. The reason is simple. Your habits are in constant state of formation. You are constantly making them stronger or weaker based on how much attention you're giving them every day. Now, if you're trying to add a new habit to your daily routine or replace a bad one with something else, you must understand the 3 phases of habit formation. The first phase is called the honeymoon. This usually starts when you're inspired by something cool like a book, conference, podcast, or an amazing idea of having 6-pack abs. The first few days, it'll feel really easy and you'll say to yourself, "Oh yeah, I can do this, I'm ready for the challenge." Unfortunately, the honeymoon phase doesn't last forever, as in the marriages. Now on day 3 or on day 8, you start facing so many obstacles. And this is where the second phase comes in, which is called the struggle phase. This is the point where the "I can do this" turns into "this is harder than I thought," or "is it really going to matter if I miss a day?" And then you start battling between your new habits and your old ones. I'm sure you're completely understanding what I'm saying. And let me tell you something, this is a normal stage. And the most important one also, because this is where most people give up. This is the graveyard of many habits. To pass this stage, you only need to win 2 or 3 of your struggles. Here are 4 techniques to help you pass this stage successfully. Step 1. Ritualize. For many people, the weekend is the best part of the week. But for me, it was the worst part. Why? Because I had all my habits ritualized during the week, especially my diet. However, the weekend was the only time I didn't have rituals. Very often, I would eat healthily and exercise the whole week, but end up ruining all my progress during the weekend. For a while, I couldn't figure out why this was happening to me, but then I realized it was all because I had very few rituals. So, if you want to make it easy to win your struggles, ritualize your new habit for the entire week. Step 2. Recognition. When you get to day 3 of your exercise plan and you're lying in the bed debating with yourself about whether or not you want to go out in the rain and get it done, recognize where you are. Learn to simply say to yourself, "I have entered the struggle phase." This phase of recognizing that you are in a struggle is like taking the blindfold off right before the fight begins, because now you know that you are in a fighting. Now, remind yourself that it is important to win this one today. Why? Because each time you win a struggle, the next one becomes easier to beat, thanks for the momentum you are creating. On the other side, momentum works on the other way too. Each fight you lose, make it easier to quit the next time. Step 3. Ask 2 questions to yourself when you are in the struggle. First, how will I feel if I win this struggle? And second, how will I feel if I lose it? This changes your focus from the struggle to your emotions. As you do that, focus on the good feelings like hope, optimism, and pride instead of the negative ones associated with losing. Step 4. Life projection. Visualize how your life will be in 5 years if you don't make the desired change and consistently win your struggles. What will your life be like in 5 years from now if you keep on following the same diet, or if you don't exercise, if you don't quit smoking. Be honest with yourself. Create a detailed projection image. Imagine how you would be feeling then. Okay, now let's go to the other side. Think on how would you feel if you succeed? What will your life be like if everything goes well? And make yourself a favor. Don't underestimate this last step because it's a powerful exercise that will help you win your struggles. Phase 3. Nature. At this stage, your desired habit requires very little effort to happen. You will feel like you already have won the battle, but don't let your guard down so fast because there are 4 big monsters hiding behind the bushes ready to attack. Monster 1. Discouragement. One of the unfortunate realities of the world is that just because you work hard and do the right things, do good things automatically flow to you? No! For example, you changed your diet and did all the things right, but it didn't produce the weight loss results you hoped. In that moment, it's very easy to slip into the mindset of, why do I bother? It doesn't matter what I do anyway. Monster 2. Progression. The discouragement monster is very dangerous because it will make you stop trying. However, before you stop, remind yourself that the progress comes in spurts, not in regular intervals. You don't lose half of a kilogram every week. You lose nothing for 2 to 3 weeks and then suddenly you lose a kilogram. This is just the nature of progress in everything. Monster 3. The seduction of success. After you've been successful with a new habit, it's easy to let your guard down and slip back in. Let's suppose you're trying to lose weight and manage to get your new eating habits to the nature stage. You look at yourself and think, oh, I managed to eat wealthy for the last 3 months and I'm rocking it. It won't be a problem if I eat a piece of cake today. And you are right. It won't be a problem to make an exception now and then. But be careful. If you make too many exceptions, you'll end up back where you started before you know it. One success should prime you for the next success, not become a point where you can bail out. Monster 4. Disruption. This can come in many forms. You might get sick or go on a long vacation. Whether it's a vacation or illness, any break in the routine is a potential danger, and it can take you back to the struggle phase. I have personally found that it's very important to take it very easy after a disruption. For example, if you were exercising for more than an hour before you got sick, don't push yourself to exercise the same amount after you recover. Take it very easy for a few exercises until you re-establish the habit. Otherwise, you will feel discouraged for not being able to perform at the same level and lose your habit. So, now that you have learned how to build successful habits and keep them, start creating your new habits. If you want to learn now about 3 habits you must work on to get more in one day than others do in 5, we have uploaded a video about that and we'll leave the link in the description. And now you're ready! You can reach the life of your dreams. And if you want to go up to the next level and learn how to hack your brain and reprogram it, watch this video that's coming up in your screen right now. And thanks for watching this video. Remember, with reading and education, life is always so much better.